So we're supposed to sketch the integrand. This is 7x minus 4. That's a function that's in the form of y equals mx plus b. So it's a straight line function. The y-intercept is negative 4. Starts down here. Then it has a slope of 7, which means it goes up 7 units, and to the right 1 before we can put our next dot. Then up another 7 units, and then to the right 1. So it should be pretty steep like this. Or to make it less steep, looking less steep, you could change the y-axis, which we've done on all these. We know it should be increasing as we read it from left to right because we have a positive slope, so that rules out this one and rules out this one because those lines are decreasing as we read them left to right. The slope would have to be negative for that. Let's see which one is closer. 1 on the x and 7 and 3 on the y is supposed to be our first dot. So 1 on the x, that might be 3 on the y. This is 1 on the x, that would be like, that looks close to 10 on the y. So this one's out because the first data point to the right of the origin, we said it's supposed to be 1, 3 when we reasoned it out with this sketch over here. So this has got to be the sketch of the integrand. Then I think they want you to evaluate the integrand using area of triangles. Right. So if you're below the x-axis, you have negative area for an integrand. So this triangle here is below the x-axis. Let's see if we can figure out the height of the triangle. The height of the triangle is something that makes a right angle with the base. So we need to know this y distance when x equals negative 2. So if you need to know a y value, then plug in the x value. So I want to know the y value when x equals negative 2. And if I simplify that, 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. Negative 14 minus 4 is negative 18. So this part of the triangle has a height of 18. And then the length, it goes from negative 2 on the x-axis to something on the x-axis. Now exactly where that point is, it's where it crosses the x-axis. In other words, this is where y equals 0. So we'll plug in 0 in for y into our equation of that we're evaluating, the equation of the line. And if you solve that equation, you're going to get x is 4/7. So we've got 0 to 4/7 plus a distance of 2 here. So this entire line, because we're trying to find the area of the triangle, this entire line is 2 and 4/7. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height, which is the line that's a right angle with the base. So this is going to be negative 2 because we said this is below the x-axis, negative area. And then you do the same type of thing to find out the area of this triangle. That's going to be positive area, so we don't have to worry about a negative sign. But it starts at 4/7, ends at 2. So the length of this part of the triangle is 2 minus 4/7. So it's 1/2 the area of the triangle times that base times this length here, which is 2 minus 4/7 is 1 3/7. And then again, we need the height. We need to know what the y value is when x equals 2. So that's 14 minus 4. So we got a height of 10. And then once we simplify this, we have our answer. So we can convert this to an improper fraction. We'll put that as a fraction too, 18 over 1. And then same thing here. And then if we keep simplifying, 18 times 18 in the numerator, that's negative 324. We've got 14 in the denominator. 1 times 10 times 10 gives us 100 in the numerator, 14 in the denominator. So we can add those together. So we got negative 324 plus 100 gives us negative 24 over 14. We can divide the top and the bottom by 2, so that's negative 112 over 7.